Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
So, a corner here. Let's see about the delivery. Lucien Agoumé. Saul. Pedrosa. Has a go. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Favouring the short one. And a fine cross. Well, he read the delivery superbly, but couldn't quite keep the header down. Subimendi. In possession, Mendes here. Takefusa Kubo. Subimendi. Sevilla recovering possession well. Carmona. So. Loic Bade. And now with Luca Bacchio. Saul. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be. Subimendi. Takefusa Kubo. Odriozola. Bryce Mendes. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, no card from the referee, Stuart.
Well, I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
Danger averted. Pedrosa. So, bit wasteful from Sevilla. Bryce Mendes. Plenty of options. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Saul. And now with Luca Bacchio. Agoumé. Moving the ball really well here. Crucial piece of defending. Saul. It looks promising. Saul. It should be. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Luka Sucic. Takafusa Kubo. For attacking possibilities. That's a good-looking shot. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Pedrosa. Bade. Superb effort to keep it in. Gibril So. On to Luka Bacchio. Carmona. Pedrosa. It's with Saul. Moving it forward. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And there to intervene. Lucien Agoumé. Saul. Pedrosa. Subimendi. In possession, Mendes here. Subimendi. On the ball, Odriozola. Odriozola. Subimendi. At times they make passing look easy. Oyarzabal. And defensive play to be applauded. Agoumé. Pedrosa. Lucien Agoumé. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. He fancies it. Well, put the laces through it, but off the post here.
Well, good technique and great awareness, but a fraction off target.
Zubeldia. On the ball, Odriozola. Kubo. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Odriozola. In possession, Mendes here. Now a decent position. Just the challenge that was required. Carmona. Luka Bacchio. And now with Luka Bacchio. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Oh, great vision. Well, not away properly. Very effective pass. And he takes it on. Nicely blocked. Pedrosa. Saul. Failure to keep the ball by Sevilla. Odriozola. Subimendi. Now, what can they do from here? Bryce Mendes. And keeping it out. He's driven in the corner. Well, he was under a bit of pressure, but he'll feel he should have done a bit better with the header. Luca Bacchio. So, hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Lucien Agoumé. Gibril So. Must be. Vital intervention. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Can he deliver it with accuracy? In a good position to clear it away. Bade. They've regained possession. Is this the moment? Nicely saved. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Sucic. Bryce Mendes. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Genuine chance. Oh, fine stop. Luca Bacchio. Lucien Agoumé. In possession, Mendes here. Kubo. Odriozola. And Real Sociedad will get the throw in. Well, possibilities in the centre. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And what a magical save it was! Let's see about the delivery. Well, nothing comes of it. Nice looking move, this. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Delivering it. Half-hearted clearance. Well, defensive resilience there. Agume. Saul. Teamwork and passing in evidence. A chance to whip it in. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank and angling it back. Timely intervention. Oyarzabal. Luka Sucic. Now counter-attacking possibilities. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, a smart stop. He's driven in the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Long way out this. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Saul. Pedrosa. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Isaac. Saul. They really look after the ball when they have it. Kubo. Sucic. Subimendi. Kubo. And a strong tackle. Saul. Agume. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And he stopped them in their tracks. Oyarzabal. And hit with ferocity. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper.
Well, as we've seen, Real Sociedad have played well, but they haven't made the most of their opportunities. That's why they're still trailing here.
So, on to Luka Bacchio. Gibril So. Now can they make something happen? A fine reading of the situation. Bryce Mendes. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Could pull one back here. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Pedrosa. Agume. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Could play it in. And drawing it back. Superbly read and executed. Takefusa Kubo. Sucic. It's with Oyarzabal. It's opening up for them. Did well to clear it away. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Looks like a twisted knee from down here, and you can just see him trying out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Agume. Gibril So. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. And Real Sociedad have it back now. Well, half-time coming up, and this is not exactly what the home fans came to see. Stuart, your thoughts on what we've seen?
Well, they've struggled in this first half. They've been outfought, outplayed and outrun. They need to improve all aspects of their play in the second half if they're to get back in this one.
Well, what a stop that was!
Well, that would have made it interesting, but the keeper has done brilliantly there.
Well, who knows, he might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. Saul. And a no-nonsense clearance. Oh, good strike! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Sucic. Subimendi. Odriozola. Good visualisation and execution. Must be. Great defending. Saul. Real Sociedad regaining possession. Luca Bacchio. And now with Luca Bacchio. Can he play it in? Deciding to go inside. Subimendi. Sucic. In possession, Mendes here. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Subimendi. Bryce Mendes. Happy to take on the shot. Well, not straightforward, but that was a chance to give themselves life.
And it was close, but if they're going to get back into this, they need to score from those sort of chances.
Saul. Well, that is how to play advantage. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
Over it comes. Well, the danger is still there. And the referee's whistle indicates that we're now at the midway point of the game here in the Basque region. Well, an awful lot to like, Stuart, about Saul's performance in this match.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Sergio Gomez. Subimendi. It's with Oyarzabal. Subimendi. Very effective pass. Off the post and back in play. Can he get one back? And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. And that is going to be a booking for the goalkeeper, in the opinion of the referee. To pull one back here. And he slots it home with confidence.
Here it is again, and he makes it look so easy. He sends the keeper one way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Saul. Agume. So. Nemanja Gudel. What can they do from here? Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Sergio Gomez. In possession, Mendes here. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Pedrosa. Saul. Sergio Gomez. In possession, Mendes here. Takefusa Kubo. Determined defending. Saul. Agume. Pedrosa. Lucien Agume. Good looking sequence this. Now he must favour the cross. Real chance. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Subimendi. In possession, Mendes here. Bryce Mendes. Gomez now. Strong play here. Subimendi. On the offensive. Subimendi. Well, tremendous block. Well, they've given him too much space. How about the cross? Struggling to get it away. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Oyarzabal. It's with Oyarzabal. Sucic. It might be on for them. Well, potential danger. Sucic. Really determined play to hang on to it. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Pedrosa. It's with Saul. Perfect tackle. Focused attacking play. Kubo. Subimendi. Odriozola. It was on its way in. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Splendid defending. Lucien Agoumé. Pedrosa. Saul. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And a decent delivery. It comes to absolutely nothing. Oh, this looks useful. A really effective shielding under pressure. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Sucic. Very quick thinking there. Pedrosa. So, passing it accurately, physically strong and secure on the ball. What a commitment to defending. Well, the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Takafusa Kubo. Well, a really good run. Could cross it in here. It's a neat move. Foiling his opponent completely. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. Chance to equalise here. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Saul. Pedrosa. It's with Saul. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. There to win it back. Barrenechea. Bryce Mendes. Barrenechea. Well, they keep the ball moving. Crossed into the penalty area. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. To give them the lead here. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Short corner it is. Delivering it into the box. Just the clearance that was needed. Shot attempted. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Could be dangerous. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Saul. And now with Luca Bacchio. Determined defending. Subimendi. Sucic. Odriozola. And a textbook interception. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Word from the benches that he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Got to it easily, the keeper. Bryce Mendes. Luka Sucic. In possession, Mendes here. Barrenechea. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Could play it in. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Luca Bacchio. 20 minutes to go in this one. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Promising sequence. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Now can they make something happen? Isaac. Can he put it away? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Two it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Zakarian. Zubeldia on the ball. Becker. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Nicely blocked. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. And now to level the game. A well-taken penalty.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
So back underway and level pegging at 3-3. Carmona. On to Luca Bacchio. It did look on for them, but not to be. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Sucic. Subimendi. Arsene Zakarian. Fluency of movement. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Well, they're going for the short one. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Isaac. Carmona. Agume. And now with Luca Bacchio. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Barrenechea. Subimendi. Bryce Mendes. And they need to get tighter. Real Sociedad unable to retain it. Nemanja Gudel. Lucien Agume. Moving into the advanced position. Options in the centre. Now the cut back. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Well, very effective play in possession. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Strong play here. Agume. On to Luca Bacchio. In the closing moments of the game, and Sevilla in search of what would be a winner. Just cutting off the supply. Ten minutes left for play. Odriozola. Arsene Zakarian. Luka Sucic. Subimendi. And he takes it on. Oh, the post denied him.
Well, Real Sociedad are throwing everything at this now, but can they make one of these chances count? They need to be quick.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Isaac. Lucien Agume. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. It could be up for grabs. Can they produce something? Oh, that's a good stop, and still they are level here.
Well, had that gone in, that could easily have been the winner. Big, big save from the keeper.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he was under a bit of pressure, but he'll feel he should have done a bit better with the header. Pacheco. Bryce Mendes. Barrenechea. In possession, Mendes here. The emphasis very much on attack. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Ejuke. Pedrosa. Agume. Might really be able to trouble them here. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. And over it comes. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Luca Bacchio. An alert piece of defending. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Crossing possibilities. Can they make it count? An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Who can he pick out? Not the best clearance. Trying his luck. Oh, a tremendous block. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Played over. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Can he finish? Determined defending. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it?
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Lucien Agoumé. Sevilla chasing this game furiously. What can they produce? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, a penalty. Not at all what they wanted, with time running out. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
Chance to even things up here. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Bryce Mendes. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. Straightforward for the keeper. Agume. On to Lukebakio. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Barrenechea. No possibilities in the centre. It looks promising. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Time and the scoreline against Sevilla. What can they pull out of the fire? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Arsene Zakarian. Bryce Mendes. Barrenechea. And showing fine vision. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserve.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, a warm welcome, and I must say it's always a treat when our travels bring us to this part of Spain, the Basque region, our venue, the Estadio de Anoeta. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Sociedad taking on Sevilla.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the starting 11 for Real Sociedad.
Well, in this 4-5-1, the striker has to threaten the space in behind, just to stretch the opposition, which will then allow the midfield players space to show their quality. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
And this is how Sevilla will line up.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre-forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And this confrontation is underway. Agume. Pedrosa. The cross is on. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Sergio Gomez. Bryce Mendes. Well, good run and good ball control. It'll be a corner. Taken short. And Gomez. Now, who can he pick out? Decides to shoot. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Gibril So. And Real Sociedad did well to win the ball back. Oyarzabal. On the ball, Odriozola. Bryce Mendes. Gibril So. It's with Saul. Lucien Agoumé. Saul. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Odriozola. Luka Sucic. Sucic. Oyarzabal. Odriozola. Might lead to a chance. And that's a corner.
Here we go! Here we go! Go!
They favoured a short one here. And blocked there. Saul. Isaac. It's with Saul. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Sucic. It's with Oyarzabal. And great work to confuse the defender. Nicely blocked. Can someone get on the end of this? Half-hearted clearance. Oh, danger here. Can they forge ahead? And the penalty has been given here. This to make it 1-0. And the post denied him. Well, nothing untoward happened. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. Carmona. Oyarzabal, very popular with his teammates and very driven out there on the pitch. What do you expect to see from him in this match?
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
Kubo. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Now, options are plenty. But they took care of the situation defensively. Subimendi. In possession, Mendes here. Bryce Mendes. Gomez now. Subimendi. Doing everything possible to keep possession. That's useful play. Who can he pick out? A deft clearance. Carmona. On to Luca Bacchio. Sevilla couldn't keep it. Kubo. Pedrosa. Gibril So. Saul. Now, what can they produce on the flank? But quick thinking defensively. Subimendi. In possession, Mendes here. Sergio Gomez. It's with Oyarzabal. And a lot to like about this attack. Pedrosa. Gibril So. Luca Bacchio. How about the cross? Saul. And an astute piece of defending. But they're trying to get right into his face. Bryce Mendes. Sucic. And a strong tackle. Agume. It's with Saul. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Could cross it in here. Oh, that's splendid play. And he did what he had to do defensively. Sucic. The referee has given a corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Odriozola. He cuts it back. And that's a very good parry. The clearance wasn't decisive. He read the situation defensively and did his job. So, Saul. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Carmona. And now with Luca Bacchio. So. Saul. Moving into the advanced position. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Loic Bade. Saul. Well, Real Sociedad come away with it. Kubo. Subimendi. Luka Sucic. Takafusa Kubo. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, the supporters think it's on. The save was a good one. Elects to go short. And Gomez. Oh, so near, off the post. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, they're still behind after that effort, which hit the woodwork, but I do sense they will get an equaliser here. Real Sociedad are playing well.
Bryce Mendes. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Carmona. And now with Luca Bacchio. So. Lucien Agoumé. Luca Bacchio. Promising attack this. And let's give credit to the defending. Carmona. Gibril So. It's with Saul. Showing good patience. And struggling to get the shot off. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Agoumé. Saul. Very effective pass. Saul. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Odriozola. Subimendi. On the ball, Odriozola. Chance to do damage. Oyarzabal. Sucic. Real chance. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Pedrosa. Lucien Agoumé. This looks promising out wide. Might lead to a chance. Saul. Could be a chance to break here. Oyarzabal. Really fine play to keep possession. Gibril So. Saul. And now with Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. Excellent defending. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Sergio Gomez. Luka Sucic. Gomez now. Good movement. Delivered into the box. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. And taken short. Will it happen for them? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Trying to deliver it accurately. And caught by the keeper. So. Lucien Agoumé. So. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Saul! Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be. Sergio Gomez. And Sevilla with the ball once more. Isaac. Oh, it might be. And just wide of the post.
Yeah, decent effort, but not one that was going to trouble the goalkeeper, I don't think.
Sergio Gomez. In possession, Mendes here. And Gomez. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Gibril So. Saul. Well, attacking possibilities. Good use of advantage there. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Sergio Gomez. Subimendi. In possession, Mendes here. Sergio Gomez. It's with Oyarzabal. And Gomez just straying offside. Saul. So, well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, I wouldn't say they've been at their very best, but they've still created a lot of good opportunities. It's their finishing that's let them down, and that's what needs to improve.
Bryce Mendes. Well, that was incisive, but no damage done. That's the main thing. Pedrosa. It's with Saul. Nemanja Gudel. Luka Bacchio. Saul. And played the pass well. Fluency of movement. Saul. So, this corner kick might help them. Well, they fancy a short one. And a good-looking ball. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Oyarzabal. Nemanja Gudel. Lucien Agoumé. From a long way out. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Takefusa Kubo. Subimendi. That will be all for the first half here at the Reale Arena. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Now a decent position, and the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Pedrosa. It's with Saul. Agume. A lot of space to attack. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Oh dear, he went for placement, but a really tame effort, you have to say. Oyarzabal. Strong play here. Subimendi. It's with Oyarzabal. Well, he's got past his man. Stopped a certain goal. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Oyarzabal. Odriozola has the strength to hang on to it. Luka Sucic. And he takes it on, able to close down the shot. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Blocking it. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Isaac. And the referee blows for a foul. And blocked for now. Sucic. Sergio Gomez. Sucic. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Pedrosa. Saul. Isaac. Incisive pass. Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he just delayed the pass, didn't he? That was a great opportunity.
Odriozola. Bryce Mendes. They do pass the ball with authority. Luka Sucic. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Gibril So. He's using his strength to good effect. Good movement. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, there's the pullback. What a commitment to defending. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Chance to even things up here. In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Bryce Mendes. Subimendi. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Well, the advantage didn't come to very much, hence the award of a free kick by the referee. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Bryce Mendes. Oyarzabal. High quality defending. Had no interest in losing possession. Saul. Gibril So. Waiting for support. Could cross it in here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Oyarzabal. Sucic. Takefusa Kubo. In possession, Mendes here. Oyarzabal. Determined defending. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Agume. Saul. Pedrosa. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Has a go! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Bryce Mendes.
Well, Sevilla are certainly creating some good chances here. What a wonderful save, though, that was by the goalkeeper. Brilliant.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Luka Sucic. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Odriozola. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Isaac. Lucien Agume. The cross is on. And they find a gap in the defence. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. And time for the change now. And deciding to go short with this one. A very effective clearance. Carmona. It needs an accurate cross. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Bryce Mendes. Luka Sucic. Becker. Firing it towards goal! Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Saul. And he read it well, intercepting it. Sucic. Agume. And space to cross it. Textbook defending inside the box. Bryce Mendes. Sucic. He's using his body to good effect. Saul. Oh, splendid skill. Gibril So. On to Luca Bacchio. It's a neat move. Did well to win the ball back. Good physical play. Bryce Mendes. Subimendi. Becker. Dropping deep to collect the ball. Oh, potential danger. And nicely struck. Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Gibril So. Bade. So. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Becker. Luka Sucic. In possession, Mendes here. Takafusa Kubo. And a lot to like about this attack. But they dealt with the threat posed. Could be dangerous. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. He's protecting it effectively. Shot attempted. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Delivering it. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. And threading it through. It's part of his game, holding the ball up and waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Subimendi. Kubo. Sucic. Barrenechea. Luka Sucic. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Saul. Ejuke. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, this could really help the cause. Saul. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a tremendous block. Not high quality defending. Barrenechea. Becker. Good work from Sevilla to win it back. Carmona. It's with Saul. Luca Bacchio. Saul. Might be able to produce from this position. The cross is on. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Could be threatening. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. 15 minutes left for play. Sucic. Luka Sucic. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Using his physical strength to shield it. Saul. It's with Saul. Ejuke. Can they find a gap in the defence? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Subimendi. Barrenechea. In possession, Mendes here. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Wasteful from Sevilla. Saul. Lucien Agoumé. It's with Saul. Gibril So. Sevilla remain on the front foot in the closing moments. Still level it is. And they will make the change now. Subimendi. Luka Sucic. Subimendi. We're getting the ball forward. Arsene Zakarian. Sucic. Becker. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Pedrosa. Gibril So. Loic Bade. Agoumé. All even, but will it stay that way? A fine reading of the situation. Odriozola. Luka Sucic. Becker. In possession, Mendes here. Arsene Zakarian. Luka Sucic. Becker. Sucic. In possession, Mendes here. He's protecting it well. And given away. Pedrosa. Agoumé. So. Lucien Agoumé. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Well, disappointing end to the move. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Odriozola. Subimendi. Bryce Mendes. Luka Sucic. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Sevilla have the ball again. Agume. In position here to protect the ball. Pedrosa. Agume. Chidera Ejuke. And a chance to whip it in here. It's a perfect challenge. Carmona. Suso. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. And holding it up effectively. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Ejuke. And that is offside. Odriozola. Subimendi. In possession, Mendes here. An alert intervention. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. That's going to be a Sevilla ball. Carmona. Isaac. In the closing moments of the game, and Sevilla in search of what would be a winner. Can he find the angle? And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Well, he's given us away. Carmona. Suso has it. And intercepting it. Bryce Mendes. Becker. Sucic. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Agume on the attack. Is there to be late drama? No way through. Well, the two sides still locked together, and a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. And the feed from Suso. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Oh, moving it nicely. And nicely parried away. And the whistle is sounded, and these two teams So away they go again. The first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Feeding it through. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Barrenechea. In possession, Mendes here. Arsene Zakarian. A bit wasteful from Real Sociedad. Nice looking pass. Loic Bade. And does well to keep it in play. And blocked there. Intercepting it intelligently. Bryce Mendes. Becker. Good tackle, taken away. So. Lucien Agoumé. Chidera Ejuke. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Becker. On the ball, Odriozola. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Now he must favour the cross. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Becker. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Pedrosa. Chidera Ejuke. Agoumé. In position here to protect the ball. Excellent passing. Reading it well. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Arsene Zakarian. Becker. Subimendi. Arsene Zakarian. And a fine tackle. Suso. Gibril So. Lucien Agoumé. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But timely defending when it mattered. Becker. And using his strength to shield the ball. Barrenechea. In possession, Mendes here. Becker. Doing everything possible to keep possession. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ejuke. Bade. Suso has it. Gibril So. Lucien Agoumé. So. Suso has it. Bade. Subimendi. On the ball, Odriozola. Chance to do damage. Bryce Mendes. A tremendous block. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Nothing wrong with the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? And the short option preferred. Fruitful looking attack. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Nemanja Gudel. Suso. So. Will it happen for them? Agume. He must finish! I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Well, strong play here. Lucien Agume. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Odriozola. In possession, Mendes here. Arsene Zakarian. Odriozola. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And they're making a change. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. His determination there for all to see. The first period of extra time is over. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Ejuke. Firing it towards goal. He got a good palm on it. Aritz. Zakarian. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Loic Bade. Chidera Ejuke. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Superb block. Odriozola. Munoz. Just the challenge that was required. Pedrosa. Lokonga. Chidera Ejuke. And teammates to play it to. And he read it well defensively. Odriozola. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. And making headway. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. Can he find the net? Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Lokonga. Suso has it. Gibril Suso. Promising pass. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Chance to cross. Can he create an angle? And the keeper's hand does the trick. Ayen Munoz. Becker. Barrenechea. It's with Aritz. Arsene Zakarian. Ball retention so important. He'll have a go here! And effectively parried away by the keeper.
Well, what a big moment that could prove to be. The keeper's just kept them in it. What a save.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. And passing it through. And still danger here. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Off the post and back in play. On a time for composure on the ball. Zakarian. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Odriozola. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. He's taken on his opponent here. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, from a long way out, not really making good use of that free kick situation.
Absolutely not. That's a really poor free kick. A real waste.
Carmona. Bade. Lokonga. Loic Bade. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. No problems for the keeper. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Doing everything possible to keep possession. He could pick out a teammate. A glorious chance. Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Ayen Munoz. Zakarian. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must. given the circumstances. Time running out. Could play it in. Well read to put an end to that attack. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. How can he take them on and beat them? And well positioned to clear. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yes, Derek, there was very little in it for much of the game. I'm sure they feel they deserved a point at least, and it's obviously disappointing to concede in that manner so late on. But they just have to bounce back now.